Pickup for FSU, where they struggled a lot shooting the basketball last year. He has helped with that this year.
He really has. And you think about this Virginia team, this is the team that couldn't shoot straight a year ago, and now you look at all the offensive numbers with the exact same starting lineup that they had a season ago.
Well, Armaan Franklin is one of those who is just shooting better this year. He's up to nearly 40%, although he's had his moments.
And the fact that he now knows where his shots come from, a great find as we tee him up. Unable to knock that one down, but an offensive rebound.
Shedrick right to the rim.
And that's a call.
And he is one of 4 Virginia starters, averaging between 11 and 12 points per game coming into this one. 16:30 to go first half. The Wahoos up 6-2 on the Seminoles. Green with the runner, 6-4.
Fletcher trying to get all that sideline right in front of the Virginia bench to their displeasure.
Our officials this afternoon, Doug Sermons, Ron Groover, Clarence Armstrong, 5 minutes in. And here is Cleveland. And he's gotten his offense going lately, the last couple of games. Nice looking shot in the lane.
He gains confidence, will shoot the three-pointer in comparison to trying to get closer, taking a tougher shot.
Now, last 2 times out, he had 17 against Nebraska, 20 against Purdue. And as you mentioned, he was the 6th man of the year a season ago. Has a very bright future. Vanderplas, drive and dish. Franklin spotting up. It's good. Vanderplas. Blocked. Caleb Mills dribbles up for FSU. Here's House. Nothing but net.
Playing against, a top 5 team as they are here today. Purdue went into the Tuck. The 5th in the country. Uh-oh. I think Tom is comfortable. At the half a year ago. And even more amazing that they never came back to win any of those games.
They wound up going to the NIT, which around here under Tony Bennett is not good enough. National champions in 2019. And regularly going to the NCAA tournament. Here's Gardner. Boy, he's got a great presence down the post.
To get Gardner an opportunity against House, and we talked about mismatches. You've got to exploit those against the Seminoles, and that is absolutely a mismatch. No way House has a chance guarding Gardner on that block.
Wahoo's back on top, 13-12. Worley lobs it up. There's the finish we were looking for from the... I am. Looking more and more like Dad every day, I think.
Yeah, I do believe that's the same case with me, especially with the gray hair.
It happens.
Better than the alternative, my man.
You got that right. And you're doing all right up top, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Here's Bennett Vanderplas, whose father was a teammate at Green Bay of Tony.
You go back and you think Matthew Cleveland last year, Scotty Barnes the year before, Patrick Williams before that. So it's been something that has been a staple of the program and part of the reason why they've had so much success as of late.
And one sending
building and beat Virginia, but Florida State has had success with that, and a lot of it is because of the way they defend. They switch everything, and they make you have to make individual plays. And Virginia's much more so of a ball movement, as Tony Bennett mentioned to us, a we team, not an I team, where one guy goes out and makes plays.
Isaac McNeely over to Beekman. Shot clock under 10. Beekman penetrates, kicks it out. McNeely for 3. Got it!
Primary ball handler. It's been Kihei Clark in this game simply because Reese Beekman is not 100%. But you see the adjustment for Tony Bennett to start this second half. Now the ball is back in the hands of Beekman. He will become the playmaker and allowing Kihei Clark to become more of a shooter/scorer.
There he goes attacking the basket, finding Clark in the corner. Goaltending.
You know what? Efficiency right now as far as how his foot feels.
Great post entry. Gardner couldn't finish. Gets his own miss and lays it in. Gets his own miss and lays it in. The East Carolina transfer has been doing it for 5 years. And his counting statistics really are something, Corey.
They really are. Over 2,000 points. The Division I leader in free throws. Active leader in free throws as we see Green with the nice move. And again, It's one thing to be able to get that shot off for Green, but it's something completely different to be able to do it against Reese Beekman, who's probably the best on-ball defender in the ACC.
Instead of trying the layup with a defender on his back, Clark finds Franklin.
Meeting here this afternoon, we may need some more heroics here for the Hoos to keep that record intact.
Well, Corey, how do the Noles get Matthew Cleveland with the basketball more involved on this end?
Well, they've got to find a way to be able to get him attacking downhill. That's his greatest strength, is when he's able to get to the bucket. A nice find from Caleb Mills to Cleveland.
And then they follow through.
It would have been even more if it was Cleveland going downhill, but I'll take it.
Because I said, how do they need to set him up? And then Mills sets him up.
Oh, see, now that would have required me listening to you. And that's the part where I lost it.
Right on cue, Mills the assist, and the first 3 points of the afternoon for Matthew Cleveland. Back to a three-point ball game. Beekman off the window.
Nice.
On in the second half. Virginia up by 5. Clark the rebound. At 5'10", pulls it down, gets it up to Vanderplas. The former Ohio Bobcat. Nice looking move.
Charlottesville, when he was doing television my freshman year, first year at Virginia, but I was recruited by Jimmy V at NC State, even though I didn't get an opportunity to meet him during that time. So I came over and told him that I would have loved to have played for him because they were the biggest Nike school in the country at the time.
Yep. Tough shot by Caleb.
Appreciated the opportunity to be able to meet him calling games my first year.
The lob. Gardner finishes the play.
A lot of credit on that.
On second effort, Cam Corrin puts it loss with a rebound.
The pace of this game, really, Florida State has been able to slow Virginia down, and it's not often that you see Virginia.
It's Hand, Singletary, Parentes, and Crotty, along with Kihei. And you did not quite get there.
Okay. Because we're talking about a game right now, I'm going to rewind that later and go back and think I said that. Oh, nice. Well, the fake by Kihei.
Vanderplas for 3.
That's recruiting Reese, trying to bring him to Oak Hill for his senior year of high school. He turned me down, but still decided to come here, which was even more important.
Well, he went to Scotlandville Magnet in Louisiana. The family moved when Reese was 13 from Milwaukee to Louisiana. I can't believe he didn't say, I want to go to Oak Hill and play and learn from the great Corey Alexander. Gardner with another layup.
As he continues to limp around, but yet showing off his passing ability, and I had Reese done. Unforeseen circumstances came in late, but I had Reese done. It was a done deal.
Okay. 20 paint points today for Virginia. 3-point rolled in.
All of them said no, and my challenge to them was make him tell you that was a bad shot. Meaning stop turning down good looks. Oh, that's a good look for
college football from beginning to end.
Do you know what happened in the TCU-Kansas State game, where that is right now?
It is tied at 28 on ABC with under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, that's a big one. USC going down last night, opening up one of the spots in the college football playoff. Most likely that goes to Ohio State, correct?
Yeah, folks in either Columbus or Tuscaloosa.
Not continue to give away opportunities where you have empty offensive possessions, knowing that you're going to have to guard Virginia for 20 to 30 seconds on this end of the floor.
Dunn is back on the floor, as well as the other true freshman, McNeely. And back to the fifth year, Kihei Clark looking for his own shot, and he delivers. Bennett didn't know he was going to have Kihei Clark back until April.
Big block by Caden Shedrick once again as Cleveland gathers the loose ball. Yes, and happy for one of my favorite all-time athletes and great person, Deion Sanders, Florida State alum. You know that, of course, he was the #1 defensive back in the state of Florida coming out of high school. I'll give you hints.
Okay.
Matthew Cleveland with the easy steal and bucket.
I guess I don't. Kihei Clark. No. Yes for Gardner. It lost it. Here come the Seminoles at the other end.
Nice
Worley.
play.
No. He chases it down back to Green for three.
That's one of those plays. They got it absolutely right. Great job by the fishing crew, not wasting time. They had it right. It went off Kihei's foot. The foot with no shoe.
Cleveland. Got it. Seminoles still
recognizing Kihei was beat. Oh.
Big bucket.
So doesn't reset regardless. And I don't think that's why they went over there to look.
Off the inbound, an easy layup for Cleveland.
Into a wide open three.
Couple of clutch free throws for the fifth-year guard. 60-54, 13 seconds to go. Mills with a head of steam up the sideline. Into the lane, gets the call, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play.